understand that this Bible is the most powerful book on the planet Earth.
But they really don't even understand what they're doing.
Right.
Because they're talking about they're worshiping secretly, they're worshiping Lucifer, and they don't even realize that they're Lucifer.
Right.
You know, you read Lucifer in the book of Isaiah thinking it's some spiritual demon.
Right.
Lucifer is not a spiritual demon.
Right.
All right? Lucifer is an actual man. Right. Just like the Lord himself, the Messiah, he's also known as Lucifer. All right?
Right. Yep. Daniel 4:17. This matter
well, you saw that? You see that?
Lucifer?
I don't know, but she's commodity. She's commodity. You know women are commodity, right?
You know
what Mao Zedong? Do you know what Mao Zedong told Henry Kissinger?
What did he say?
Mao Zedong said in '73 we have too many women.
Right.
They bring disaster. I'm willing to take 10 million women,
right,
and send them over there to either Europe or the United States.
Right.
So what did Nixon say? We need massage parlors. Send them over.
Well, you know what? They should have said yes. They should have said yes, because women are commodity, man.
Oh, you mean Kissinger?
No, I know that.
So
that's happening.
What you believe?
No, I know that. That's a fact, and it's gonna be evident in a little while, man.
Right.
Just like you deal with gold, silver. Hold on, let me take out the dollar. Don't let me throw it down, brother. This right here is nothing but toilet paper. What's big deal? What's in the dollar? This right here is nothing. This is going to be nothing.
Right.
All right.
Right.
The new commodity is going to be silver, gold, women, cattle. You starving? If you're starving with your daughter, you have 2 pretty daughters. I said, look, don't worry.
Yep.
You will eat for a whole month, but I'll take your 2 daughters.
Right.
Then we negotiate. Now you don't want to starve, right? You don't want your 2 lovely daughters to starve. So that's the new commodity.
Yeah.
You ever see that movie Blindness? No. It came out like a year ago. Watch that movie, and you see exactly what I'm talking about.
So their daughters in poor societies now in India.
Oh yeah.
Exactly. Because of their situation. But guess what? That's gonna come. That's gonna come over here to this side of the world.
Yeah. Right.
You look real good. The woman look real good. Like I noticed you look at that
Absolutely.
woman. Okay, but you know what? You got enough money. Her father's starving.
Right.
You throw him a piece of gold. You got her.
Yeah. Right.
You know?
Yeah.
That's your thing.
That's right. It's a commodity.
Because women are not. What the reason? Why did the Most High create women? He created women for man, for the pleasure of man.
Right.
All right.
That belief is very much following Islam. You pretty much say
No, because this is what you got to understand. Islam came from the scriptures.
That's right.
Judaism came from the scriptures. Christianity came from the scriptures.
Genesis.
So now, if Christians really live like real Christians are supposed to, they'd be talking just like we talking, man.
What you're saying is you don't believe in equality for women.
No.
I'll say this. If you have a woman that you marry and you're with her for so many years and you got beautiful sons and daughters, you're gonna respect her. She's not just a woman. She's your wife. She's special. Your mother. Your grandmother that patted you, gave you candy, whatever.
Right.
You're gonna have a but in the beginning of that, before all of that, a woman is just a piece of.
She's a servant.
She's a servant. All right. Now you know in the law. Said you said you study the Torah, right? This is in the book of Deuteronomy, the 22nd chapter, right? Do you know that you can actually rape a woman and nothing's wrong with that?
Don't know that.
Okay, let's go to that. Let's go to that real quick.
He said, I don't know that. Hey, could I read this real quick?
22:28.
And back in the ancient world, they did it every time. If I saw a woman in the field and she looked good, you know how you looked at the woman, right? I might look at a particular woman and say, "Hey, you engaged? You get married?" No, I don't.
You do now. Yeah.
She can scream. She can say, "Stop! Don't do it! Stop! Please stop!" You can rape that woman, and then you know what you do? You take the woman to the father. The father, I said, "Look, I would like to marry your daughter." I had humbled her. I had relationship with her, and you know what you had to do? You had to take 50 shekels of silver and give it to the father, and that woman, the bride price.
Yeah.
Yep. And then Mao Zedong spoke about the bride price.
Right.
You know? That's
You know how
right.
many people Mao Zedong killed?
Say again?
You know how many people he killed, Mao Zedong?
Oh yeah, he was a bastard. He was a real bastard.
20 million people.
Yeah, he's a bastard.
Wicked animal.
But you know who has a record for killing the most people? Stalin.
Stalin's an animal too.
I think it was 70 million. But who they talk about, the worst killer, they talk about Adolf. 6 million? 6 million compared to 70?
He only killed 6 million Jews. He killed a bunch of other people. He killed gypsies.
Yeah, well, you know, I'm not going to argue that, but I'm saying you could have brought up Mao Zedong. You know, you think about the wickedest man in the world, you could have brought up Mao Zedong, you could have put up Stalin. There's a reason why they brought up, there's a reason why they brought up Hitler. Is to have so the world can have sympathy for the so-called Jews, which are not even so-called Jews. They were Kazakhs in Europe to go into the land of Israel.
Right, because that's 6 million.
Listen,
Listen.
If you're gonna keep calling me so-called Jews, I'm gonna call you a so-called Jew.
But you can do that. I'm not
I just want to make sure.
But I'm not offended.
Let me tell you.
You can call me Edomite. I'm not offended.
I'm just telling you. So you know. Listen. Point of information on Hitler. He killed 6 million people. He exterminated them. What's his name? Mao Zedong and Stalin cursed human beings, low lives. They were just putting them in camps and people were dying. They weren't killing them because they were Jews or something, which is a difference. It's like you taking a human being and putting him to kill. That's different.
But you know what? There's scholars, all right? I'm not going to argue whether that happened or not, but there's scholars. Listen.
It didn't?
This brother right here.
First of all,
and we'll give you the type. We'll give you the site.
First of all, let's go back. Wait a minute. Let's go back to 1917. That story of 6 million Jews was being circulated in 1917. If you want, you can Google this guy, Martin Glynn. Martin Glynn wrote a story about the so-called Jews being persecuted, and he mentioned the number 6 million. Now, do you know why he mentioned that number 6 million? It goes back to the Talmud.
I don't believe the whole story, so I don't know anything.
It goes back to the Talmud. The number 6, the Talmud. The number 6 is a magical number.
Well, that's what I know, but okay.
Well, you don't know. You haven't researched it.
You got to study numerology.
Do you know anything about numerology?
A little bit, and I know that number 6 has not a magical in it, but okay.
All numbers are magical. All numbers have meanings, man. You said you study the Hebrew, right?
Right.
The Hebrew has a numeric value too.
I'm familiar with numerology.
Okay, so you should understand that 6 is a magical number.
Right.
You should understand that 13.
Because I never heard of it.
Well, you should understand that 13 is a magical number.
So
that's why you have Apollo 13. They made that was all set up. That was staged.
Why not? Right.
You know they never went to the moon.
Look, I don't know about that, but the point that you were being made.
There's a lot of stuff.
The point that you were making.
Go ahead.
Disagree with.
Right. Okay.
That's really the point.
But you have the right to disagree.
Hold on. It's a free country.
Okay.
The point is that he said.
No, I disagree with you on that. It's not a country. First of all,
talk like this in the Soviet Union 20 years ago.
You can do it now, though. You can do it now.
The free countries are not free. This is free.
But you know what? You can go to somebody's house. You can go to a hidden bunker and talk like this.
The point of the question is, he made a point that Jews were not being exterminated by the Nazis. He made that point, and that's what I want to hear. You were saying Jews were not being exterminated in concentration camps?
Well, they're not the Jews.
It doesn't matter.
Let's go there. He don't want to hear that. No. Keep going.
This is getting tiresome and wrong.
You're hitting home, man.
Yeah.
He thinks he's
hitting home. I don't care. Emotional because you
let emotions take place of facts.
You're setting up a false argument.
Hold on, wait a minute.
You're setting up false argument.
Go ahead.
It's not a false argument. Do you know about Martin Glynn?
Listen.
No. Do you know about Martin Glynn? Do you know about the story that he circulated in 1917 about 6 million Jews being persecuted? Then he said persecuted. In the article, he said persecuted. Then they upgraded it, like you upgrade a computer, they upgraded it to them being exterminated.
Listen.
It's all made up. Second of all, can I ask you a question? Do you know about the Balfour Declaration?
Sure.
Give me a synopsis of the Balfour Declaration. What was it about?
The Balfour Declaration is setting up Jewish rights in the state of Israel.
Right, exactly. Now, what happened after World War I? Because that's when it was set up. What happened after World War I with the Balfour Declaration? What was that really all about? Lord Balfour, his name was Arthur Balfour, right? He wrote a letter, fancy letter, to Rothschild about taking over that land. Now we can take over that land. Now that land belongs to us.
And let me say this here, right quick.
Well, the land was being administered by Britain.
By the Rothschilds.
It was being administered by Britain. That's why Lord Balfour was involved.
But I'm saying it was the Rothschilds controlled that whole thing.
Right.
Back years ago, before I was born, they had what was called newsreels, and they all back in 45, 46, 47, they always had newsreels of the Rothschilds
Oh, here we go.
In the land, right, in the land of Jerusalem, because